Hello and welcome to my first weekly reading vlog of the Magical Readathon. So it is 9:15 in the morning on Wednesday, April 1st. As you can see, I have showered and I need to do a bunch of homework because online classes, yay. So I won't be reading anything yet, but I will check in with you once I'm finished with my homework and can actually start reading for the Readathon. Alrighty, so it's 12:15, so I'm taking a break for lunch. I still have a chapter of notes. I think I have like 9 pages left of notes to do, and then whatever activity goes along with that chapter. And then I'm done with homework for today. But I want to show you, my hair looks real weird because I just threw it back, but I want to show you what I just spent the last like half hour doing, which is cleaning this microwave. So it doesn't look the best, honestly, but I wish I'd shown you before because it was disgusting in here and I cleaned it. So now I have a working microwave, which is amazing because now I can have cheese chips for lunch. I'm going to make some cheese chips and then finish my homework and then get to reading, hopefully, finally. I need to figure out the time differences because I know I just saw on Twitter that they're going to be doing like sprints and a giveaway today, but because the times are all in UK times, I need to figure out what that means for me. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing for the next little while here, and I'll update with you guys later. Alrighty, I finished my homework, thank goodness. So, my plan for right now is I'm going to film my March wrap-up because I have a tiny bit of time. I have Bible study meeting at 3:30. It's almost 2, so I have a tiny bit of time before I have to go again. So yeah, that's my plan, and then I'll do the things I need to do for Bible study and then have Bible study. So again, still not reading. I will get there eventually, I promise. Alrighty, so Bible study went really well. I still am not going to get to read. I'm also part of this thing called Alpha, which is normally it's a like video series that includes a meal. So you like get together with a bunch of people, you have a meal, and then you watch video and then you discuss it. And so it's just kind of like talking about like Christianity and like all of the basics and like why people believe this. And so it's really a place for people to come and like ask questions, and to like anything is allowed during these alpha. They're called like alpha courses, but we used to have them on Wednesday nights here at school, but now we are hosting them digitally, so I have to watch the video before we do that, and we have a meeting at 6 for that. So I probably won't get to read until like 7-ish, or like after 7. I guess Wednesdays are shaping up to be my busiest day of the week, which is weird because normally they're not. But with this new schedule, I just have a lot of things to do on Wednesdays. So it's 7:40 and I'm finally free to read for fun. So I'm about to start Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy, my first read of the Readathon, and I'm very excited to dive back into the world of the Gallagher girls. So I will catch up with you guys later and talk about what I read so far. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock and I just finished Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy. Oh my goodness, this book is so good, you guys. Cami and Zach's meeting, like first meeting, is everything, and I love their relationship so much, and it's just so super fun to just see them develop, and I cannot wait to read the rest of the books in this series, but I'm going to have to wait because I've got other books to read this month. So first book of the readathon is done, which is great. It was also the smallest one, so there's that. So I'm probably gonna it's still a little early, but I'm probably gonna start getting ready and head to bed. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. It's weird, like it didn't quite feel like a Wednesday. It was just a very strange day. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, welcome to day 2 of the Readathon. So I'm going to start on my schoolwork. It's almost 9 a.m. so I have less schoolwork today than I did yesterday, I think. So hopefully I can get it done within a few hours. And then I'm planning on FaceTiming with a friend at around lunchtime, I said. So the only other thing that I want to do, well, I have 2 more things that I want to do today. I want to edit my March wrap-up that I filmed yesterday, and then I want to film the next Star Kid musical playlist book tag, which would be Twisted. So I need to sit down and go through all the songs and figure out what books I'm going to do, and then film it hopefully either today or tomorrow, just so that I have that done too. Hi! So when I was studying, I just kind of randomly did this half-heartedly, and I decided I really liked it. And I think it's actually the hairstyle that I want to use for filming the Twisted musical, because that makes the most sense. So I'm just going through, I did most of my homework, but I'm really impatient and I want to do Twisted now because I love Twisted. So I'm just going through the songs and trying to figure out what books to use for each song, which is so hard. Like, you don't realize how hard it is until you try and do it. And I'm sure for normal songs that are just on an album of some kind that aren't related to a musical, that it's a little bit easier because you can apply things different ways. But because these songs follow a specific story that they're telling, it can be a lot harder to figure out what book goes for what song. But I'm having so much fun doing it. So yeah, that's what's going on now. It's almost 10:30, so I did homework for an hour, if that. Then I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. So that's what I'm doing now. So obviously you can see I took my hair down. My eyes and head kind of hurt right now. So also I'm still not done looking up the songs and books. It's a lot harder than normal. Well, this one is proving to be harder partly because there's a lot more songs in this one, and also I forgot how much time it takes when I just sit down and do it. So I'm gonna take a little break and just lay down in bed for a little bit, because this isn't a life or death situation and it's not something that I absolutely need to get done right now. I'm just gonna let chill for a minute. So yeah, that's just what's going on right now. Okay, so it's almost 2 o'clock and they're gonna be running a Twitter sprint at 2, so I'm going to join in on that. I got to talk to my friend, so that was super nice, just to catch up and stuff. So I'm going to start reading Beautiful Ruins, which was my book for whatever challenge had to be at the coast. So I don't know anything about this, except that it's about people, a story of flawed yet fascinating people navigating the rocky shores of their lives while clinging to their improbable dreams. So it's about people. That's all I know. And it takes place in Italy. So that's all I know. But I'm going to join in on the Twitter sprint when that happens. And after that, we'll just kind of see how I'm feeling from there. So I read for an hour, and it was good. And then I played on my phone for the last 45 minutes. So it's all about balance, you know? But I have to read you this really funny part about, from this book. So from the 58 pages that I've read so far in Beautiful Runs, there's two timelines. There's like present day, which is 2012, and then something that happened in 1962 in Italy. So present day is in LA and the past is in Italy. And so this guy like is really funny with English. Like, he doesn't know English very well, but it says he never had really mastered English, but he'd studied enough to have a healthy fear of its random severity, the senseless brutality of its conjugations. It was unpredictable, like a crossbred dog. Like, that's just so funny because, like, as an English-speaking person, but who loves language and, like, learning about English, that is correct. Like, English is the stupidest language in a lot of ways because it borrows so much from other languages. But the other funny thing is that the main character from the 60s portion, I think you say his name, Pascal, but I'm not quite sure. But him and his friend have this thing where they like try and trade insults with each other, and that kind of like quipping with each other and like jabbing at each other cracks me up all the time. So yeah, I'm 58 pages in and really enjoying it, so not very far. But it's really interesting. It has a lot to do with movies and the film scene, both past and present, which I am very interested in as well. So it's been good so far. So I just edited my March wrap-up, so that didn't take terribly long, which is great. There's some trivia going on Twitter right now for the Readathon, so kind of participating in that as much as I can. The first two questions were ones I had no idea about, so there's that. I'm trying to decide if I want to do more homework right now so I can just focus on filming Twisted tomorrow morning, or if I just leave homework and just read for a bit. I'm not sure yet, but I'll let you know what I decide. Okay, so what I decided to do is I'm going to do some of my homework because it involves watching video lectures. So I'm going to make dinner and then I'm going to eat while I watch the videos so I have something to do while I sit and watch. And I'll probably type out some comments and like try and finish the day if I can. And then the rest of the night I might try and read. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. So doing homework turned into also watching booktube videos. So it's now 7:10 and John Green is gonna do a live stream with Sarah, his wife, and it's called A Little Wine, A Little Art. They've been doing these on and off the past couple of weeks. They're doing Project for Awesome Perks, and just kind of chilling and talking and stuff. So I'm gonna watch that. My brain is just not here right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna end up reading at all anymore tonight. Oops, I need to plug in my computer. But yeah, I'll have homework to do tomorrow, and then yeah, my goal is to film Twisted tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be in a better like mental headspace to be able to work on stuff. But for now, I'm just really not feeling it, so I'm gonna give myself permission because there's nothing that like I absolutely need to get done, so like by tonight or anything. So I'm gonna give myself permission to just like chill. And so yeah, that's my update for now. Okay, so yeah, like I thought, I didn't get any more reading done, but I did read 68 pages of Beautiful Ruins, so I have started my second read of the Readathon. So I'm gonna head to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I should get to bed because I've been really tired today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, welcome to Friday. So I am feeling a lot better this morning. So my plan of attack is to do Bookstagram pictures, so I'm going to take a bunch of pictures now, finish those last couple songs for Twisted, and then get ready and film my Twisted video. So, hopefully that won't take terribly long, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll check in with you guys later. Alrighty, so I just finished filming my Twisted musical, so that's great. Check that off the list. So I'm gonna clean up my stuff. I need to do laundry, and probably gonna make some lunch pretty quickly here. It's like 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. So I have a little bit of homework to do today as well. So I'm gonna do that probably soon. But those are really, like, filming Twisted was like the biggest thing that I wanted to do today, and then I need to finish that homework. But other than that, I don't have anything to do. So I will probably get to read some more today, which is great. So I will update you guys later. Hello again. So it is 1:30 and I have eaten. I have done some homework. I rebraided my hair because I took it down, and I don't have anything else to do today. So I'm gonna get to reading. I'm very excited to continue figuring out what this story is really about. So it's almost 5 o'clock, so I've been reading off and on since I last updated you guys, and I got farther in Beautiful Ruins. I don't actually know how far I got. What did I get to? Page 145. So I'm almost halfway done with the book. I'm liking it, but it's definitely not my favorite. I don't think literary fiction is for me, honestly. Like, I don't know, it's not that exciting. It is interesting to try and figure out like where everybody's storylines are going / where they're from, because like we jump around in time quite a bit, but other than that, it's not really my favorite. So I'm going to take a break, eat some dinner. My roommate's playing music and somebody outside is also playing music, so don't know where. Now it like stopped. It's a little weird. My window is partly open, that's part of it. But there's going to be a live stream that I'm going to watch. So this guy named Andrew Barth Feldman, he played Evan Hansen at one point. I don't know if he's still playing, whatever. He is raising money for an actors group because like nobody has a job right now as an actor. So he does like Jackbox games and live streams them with people. So last week he did a Star Kid edition, which was so much fun. And then tonight he's doing one, and Gaten from Stranger Things is going to be on there. So since I have nothing else to do, I'm going to catch that live stream, which starts in a couple minutes. So other than that, I'm probably just going to chill, watch some movies / TV, possibly read some more. I don't know. So yeah, I'm excited to have just a really chill night. So nothing exciting happened since I last updated you. The stream was really fun, but then I just kind of played around on YouTube for the rest of the night, so I'm heading to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Saturday. So it is like 9 a.m. and I think I'm going to read. Today and tomorrow is the 24-hour readathon within the Owls Readathon. So for me, it's like 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. because of the time difference. So I know there's like a 2-hour sprint going on right now, and I think it goes for like another hour and a half or something. So I think I'm going to join in. I really want to finish Beautiful Ruins today or tomorrow, because I'm like almost halfway through. But also, like, I just want to finish it, so I can move on to the next book, which sucks to say, but, like, it's just not really my favorite. The story is, like, interesting enough. I'm just trying to, like, get through this. Like, I'm still like invested enough that I do want to finish it, because I do want to know like how everything happened to get to where they are in the present day timeline, and like what's all going on in the present day timeline as well. But it's definitely not my favorite. But all that being said, I'm going to go read now. So it is noon and I have just finished Beautiful Ruins, and I have such mixed feelings about this. The story itself was so cool, and the interweaving like point of view and the interweaving timelines and the interweaving characters, like everybody is connected in some way or form, and it was so cool and like beautifully plotted out, and a really cool look at like, I don't know, like wanting, it's a lot to do with like fame, and because a couple of the characters are like movie stars or are in Hollywood. And then there's also one who is like was part of a band at one point. And so all of them, like, it deals a lot with like wanting to be famous and like what does that mean and life of fame kind of thing. But there's so much sex in this book. But also the way that the characters talked about women. And I don't know if it's the author writing that or if it's the way just the characters doing it, because so many of them come from Hollywood backgrounds and like that's just like the norm in Hollywood or what. But like we follow like two main women characters and the others are all men. But like all of the guys are so concerned about how all of the women look, and that's like their main point is describing the way these women look, and it just frustrated me to no end. And then also just like talking about sex all the time, so everything had to do with women and sex, which was really annoying. And like I said, I don't know if it's the author and that they're like his writing style is writing women characters that way. Like the two main women characters like were pretty good, and like it wasn't terribly bad, but yeah, I don't know if it was just the characters specifically or if it was the author's writing style, but like I did not care for that. But the plot was so interesting, and like the interweaving storylines so cool. I don't know. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this. I probably will never reread it, but it was a journey, let's just say. It was really interesting. And I'm glad, because like I've owned this for a little while now, and I'm glad that I finally read it and can tell people about it. So that's done. I'm hungry because it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna get some lunch. There's a live stream I want to watch at like 2, so I'm probably just gonna putz around until 2. I'm not sure what I want to read next, because here's my dilemma. So the Reading Rush is going to do a mini readathon of like stay-at-home-a-thon thing that's happening in like 2 weekends on like, it's like the 14th through the 18th or something like that. I don't know, it's like in a couple of weekends. And so I want to like participate in that as well. But I should pull up the prompts. One of the prompts is like a book that would make you happy. And I know like I have Harry Potter. Okay, let's look at the prompts. Read a book with a house on the cover. Read a book in the same room the whole time. Read a book set somewhere you wish you could go. And read a book that will make you smile. And like, okay, looking at the rest of the books that I have for the Owls Readathon, I have City of Brass, which like makes me happy reading that book, so I guess that could work. And then I have Only Child, which I'm pretty sure is about a school shooting, or has something to do with that. And then Half-Blood Prince. So both Half-Blood Prince and City of Brass are two bigger books. Only Child, like, is, like, looks like it's actually like a decent read too. So I don't know if any of those books you wish I could go. I mean, City of Brass, like, to a magical world, or Harry Potter to a magical world. I can also double up on these challenges, too. But that's the thing. Like, do I save one of those books and try and read it between the 16th and the 19th for the reading rush? Or do I just, like, jump into one right now? Because the City of Brass readathon that I'm also doing doesn't start until, like, Monday, I think. And then there's also, like, I could just, like, read something completely different for the Reading Rush ones. Like, I could read the Gallagher Girl books for the Reading Rush ones. Maybe I'll do that instead. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. There's so many things happening. But, hey, yeah. I just wanted to, like, put that out there. That's kind of been on my mind as I'm trying to figure out what to read next. Because I also kind of don't want to read Only Child and just jump into another literary fiction that I'm not entirely sure that I will like the way that it's told. Because, like, this was definitely literary fiction, and I'm finding that I'm not a fan of adult literary fiction because I don't care enough. Like, I care about the characters, but not enough. And I would rather read, like, YA stuff, and especially since I'm on, like, still, like, on a fantasy kick, and I'd rather read about fantasy stuff. I just don't know. So, there's that for you. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some lunch and just kind of probably go on YouTube for a while, and then watch my live stream later. And then, I don't really know what. We'll see what happens. Hi again, so it's 3:45 right now. And I need to do dishes. That's what I need to do, actually. So I'm going to do that first. I loved the live stream. So I've talked about it occasionally on my channel, but not for quite a while. There was a web series that I followed called Rings. I'll link the first season down below. And they just did a reunion live stream, which is so crazy because most of them are in college now. Like, because they were, I mean, it was from a couple years ago now, so, like, most of them were still in high school. Like, I think Jordy and Aiden were both, like, sophomores in high school, and now they're freshmen in college, and that's just crazy to me. But they did, like, a little reunion live stream, so that was really fun. I love, like, seeing all their faces and talking to them. It's just really fun. So anyways, that was good. The other thing I did was try and figure out classes for next semester, which is so annoying because, like, there's certain things that are offered and then certain things that aren't, and it's a little confusing as to, like, which of my classes that I've taken can also transfer over and, like, use to count for, like, certain classes that I'm, like, required to take, or for certain, like, electives, for, like, upper level English courses, because a lot of the courses that I've taken have been under the humanistic studies, like, the humanities, like, label, even though they were very, like, English based or very similar to English courses. So just trying to figure that out was kind of annoying, but I think I signed up for classes on Tuesday or Wednesday or something, so I have a little time to make my decision, which is great. So after I wash my dishes, I'm actually going to pack up and head over to Natalie's place. So one of my friends, Natalie, is still living on campus. She lives across campus, basically, from me. Really not that far away, but she is alone in her apartment. And so we started doing this last week. I kind of, like, half-heartedly moved in with her, just so we could, like, both hang out and not be alone. And also, we do a lot of stuff for crew together, so, like, we lead a Bible study together, and then we're also doing a surprise birthday party for one of our friends tonight. Her mom did this whole, or set up this whole birthday party over Zoom, because my friend turns 21 today, so we're gonna, hopefully anyways, it will work, and we can join that tonight. So, I'm gonna pack up, and I'll probably be over at her house until, or her apartment till Wednesday. That's kind of like the schedule that we figured out that works best. So that's what's going to happen now. Really quickly, the other thing that I figured out is I am just going to start reading Harry Potter 6. I'm going to read Half-Blood Prince because I really want to, and for the reading rush, for the Reading Rush readathon, I'll just read one of the Gallagher Girl books and take a quick break from the Elves readathon just for that little bit of time, if I can. Otherwise, I'll figure out a way to do that. But I want to start reading Half-Blood Prince, especially since it's a really big book, so it's going to take me a little bit of time. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So just wanted to tell you guys that before I forgot. So it's almost 5, so I'm going to head out soon. But also, I just want to say that this is not me, like, dissing social distancing or, like, not following the rules or whatever, because Green Bay's campus is literally a 10-minute drive outside of the city of Green Bay. We are so secluded. I can't actually, I mean, theoretically, you could walk, like, the only place that I could walk to is, like, the Bay, and that's, like, it. So, my walk across campus is gonna take, like, maybe 5 minutes, and you will see there's, like, not gonna be anybody out there. So I just wanted to make that clear. I live in a very isolated campus in the first place, and then with people, like, most people being gone anyways, like, there's nobody out and about. So I just wanted to make that clear. Practice social distancing, stay away from people if you can, that kind of thing. Okay. So this parking lot is normally, well, you can't hardly see it anymore. This is normally full with cars. Again, maybe 10 cars here. Also, that's where I'm going, is over there. So, like I said, not a far walk. Hi there. So I'm heading to bed, but we watched a couple movies and had a good time. But yeah, it's late. It's like midnight, so I'm going to bed. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. So sorry about the not really update last night. Like I said, it was almost midnight, so I was going to bed. So yeah, last night me and Natalie had some dinner and we just talked, and then we had Maddie's birthday party, which was really fun. She didn't know it was happening, so that was great. So it was a surprise birthday party over Zoom, so that was fun. I've never done a Zoom with that many people before, so it was a little intimidating, but it's really fun. Yeah, we watched a couple of movies. We watched this movie called Salt, and it was really good. It was like spy, CIA operative type stuff. And then we ended up watching Vantage Point, which was one of my favorite, like, spy, CIA, Secret Service kind of movies. It's really good. So, today, we have church at 9:15, so we'll live stream it in the living room. And then after that, I don't really know. Also, the, like, 24-hour readathon part of the Owl's Readathon is over for me. Ended at 8 a.m. It's a little after 8 now. I think it's like 8:30, 8:45. But I did finish one book during that, like, 24-hour readathon, so I guess that's pretty good. So yeah, I think that's all I have for now. And I'll let you guys know what we end up doing today. I don't know, we might watch some movies, we might just chill. Yeah, I don't really know. Sorry I didn't, like, update at all during the day, but after we went on our walk, we came back and finished watching The Umbrella Academy. So I have seen all of The Umbrella Academy, which I got a lot more invested in towards the end. In the beginning I wasn't quite as invested in it, but the ending, what even, need the second season, like, now. But it was really good. And then we just finished watching Cool Runnings, which I'd never seen before. It was really funny. So tomorrow I have schoolwork. Oh, I also read like 40 pages of Harry Potter, so I did get some reading in. It wasn't just TV, but it was mostly TV today. But Yeah, like I said, tomorrow I think is pretty much just gonna be schoolwork and chilling. So, the normal. Yep. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi there. Welcome to, what is today? Today's Monday. I have done some homework so far. I read the play we were supposed to read, which is Streetcar Named Desire, which is a lot longer of a play than I remembered it being. I have a meeting pretty quickly here, so I'm going to do that. And then I have to finish more homework, so no reading for fun right now, but I will update you guys later. Hi there, sorry I haven't updated all day. I have basically, okay, I'm trying to think of the last thing that I updated you guys on, but I did my homework this morning and a little bit this afternoon, and then I had to watch a movie for my film class, so I watched that. I watched Crash, which was really good, and it was like very well made and good, like lesson kind of thing. And then I wanted to sit down and watch, there's a show on Netflix called The Letter for the King, and it's only 6 episodes, so I sat down and watched all of it. So it is now 8:34, and the season finale of Manifest starts at 9, another TV show, so I have to, I don't have to, but I'm going to watch that in like half an hour. And so today has just been homework and TV, which I'm okay with. That's my update for you guys on today. Sorry I didn't vlog very much, but I didn't do very much, so it wouldn't have been exciting anyways. Well, sad day. The TV didn't work, so I'll just watch Manifest in the morning. But I think I'm going to, it's still like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock or something, but I'm maybe gonna do a little bit of reading and then turn in for the night. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Morning and welcome to the last day of this first reading vlog for the Owl's Readathon. So, what time is it? It is 9:01. I don't have a ton of homework to do today, which is great. I'll have more to do tomorrow, but today is not a bad day, so that's great. So I should be able to get a bunch of reading done. I watched the season finale of Manifest this morning already, and it was good. Was not expecting, there were 2 things that happened that I was not expecting. One of them I should have seen coming, but I didn't. And it was really good, and it's a good show. And then also, I have a dilemma. So, I'll probably read a bunch of Harry Potter today, but the problem is that I had to put, so like last month, well, it was either in March or in February, I don't know, but I was reading the Illuminae files on audiobook, and so I finished the first 2 very quickly, but the third one, Obsidio, I had to put on hold, and my hold finally just came in on Libby, and so I only have a week to read this, and it's like a 13-hour long audiobook. So I've already listened to like, I think I have 10 hours, and let's check how long I have. I have 10 hours and 17 minutes left, so I have already listened to quite a bit of it, but I tried to look and see if I could count for any of the Owl's Readathon stuff, and at least for what I need, the book doesn't count for anything, so I'm just gonna have to like read it, and it's just gonna be another book that I read this month. But that being said, I need to try and finish this, because if I don't finish it by the time it like returns in a couple days, I think I have 5 days left or something, then like I'm gonna have to wait, like put it back on hold and wait for like another month to get it, and I really don't want to do that. I really just want to finish it. I'm probably gonna alternate between like reading Harry Potter for the Owl's Readathon and then reading Obsidio. So there's also that just going on. But yeah, welcome to the last day. The other thing I need to do today is start editing this vlog, because I haven't done any editing for it yet, and I should probably get on that before it gets too overwhelming, and then it sits on my computer for months and then before I edit it. So, and it's Tuesday and I'm hoping it will be a good day. Hi again. So it is like 12, it's like 10 till 1 and there's a reading sprint going on at 1. So I'm going to join in on that. I finished my schoolwork and I edited this vlog up until today, just like very like first cut kind of editing. So, but yeah, I'm very excited to read some more Harry Potter. Hi there, so it's been quite a while since I updated you. It is now 10 p.m. So this is the end of this first vlog for the Owls Readathon. Just to update you on what I did the rest of the day. So yeah, I read Harry Potter for a bit, and then I actually ended up taking a nap, which I didn't mean to do, but I took a nap. I also listened to a bunch of Obsidio, so I am, I think, almost halfway done. I have 7 hours left, and I have 4 days left, and I am 44% of the way through. So that's pretty good. So I listened to a bunch of that, which again doesn't count for the readathon, but oh well. And then I had my 2 Bible studies tonight, so that went well. And then you'll notice I am back in my apartment. So Natalie is getting another roommate. The university informed us that they would be consolidating housing when like people were deciding if they were going to stay here or go back home. So because Natalie didn't have anybody else in her apartment, she's getting a new roommate. Which they said the cleaning people to clean could be in there as early as 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I just decided I was going to leave tonight. Normally I would have left like tomorrow morning, but I just figured I'll just make it easier so it's not weird, and also so I don't get in trouble and she doesn't get in trouble because I don't know if I'm technically supposed to be over there. So all that being said, I'm back in my apartment and I will do a quick recap of the week, and what I accomplished for the Owls Readathon. So I finished 2 books for I have the hiccups now. I finished 2 books for the Owls Readathon. So I finished Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy by, who was this by? Allie Carter. I almost said the wrong name. This is for Ancient Runes, which was to read a book with heart on the cover or in the title. And then I finished Beautiful Runes by Jess Walters. This is for Defense Against the Dark Arts, which was to read a book set on the coast, I believe. Yes, set on the coast. So I finished these 2 books, which is great, and then I made quite a bit of progress. My book just fell. I made quite a bit of progress in Harry Potter, so I am at page 217, so like a quarter of the way through. Yeah, close to half, which was really good. So this is for whatever prompt was for witches and wizards, but yeah. So that concludes my weekly reading vlog for the Owls Readathon. I will have tons of links for things that I randomly talked about in the description below, as well as my social media if you want to check that out. But yeah, stay tuned for the rest of my monthly reading vlog. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!